There you go. There's your breakfast. Put a little bit of milk and an egg on there. Are you ready? I got yours too. Here it is. Let's go. Better get away from him. Okay, gotta move. You gotta get down so I can come in. There we go. All right. Where's your other bowl? There's supposed to be 3 bowls. Oh, there's your bowl way out there. Okay, let's give you some of this. We can probably just use 2 bowls because there's not very many of you people left in here. There's only 4 girls. That's all that's in here. We'll use the 2 bowls. I need to go get that other bowl over there. Well, good morning, guys. It is late morning for us. It is about 8 o'clock. I'm usually out here. It's getting closer to about 7. I'm trying to wait for it to get light out here before I come out here. But before long, it's just going to have to be dark when I come out. Got this bowl. Let's give it back to the goats. And then I've got to talk to you guys. Alright, in the last video, I told you guys that I was taking the kitty, the stray kitty, the calico cat, into the vet to get shaved and to get her yearly vaccinations. And that is what I did the next day. So she had some matting on her fur, quite a bit of it, and so I took her in and they had to put her under in order to shave her, and then while she was under they went ahead and gave her vaccinations. Now for you guys who don't know, who haven't been following long, she was abandoned out here, and she actually hung out around here for about a year, and I fed her during the winter. We got really cold one winter and I began feeding her because she was out here and she didn't have anywhere to go, didn't have any food. So although she didn't come up to me and let me feed her, I did put food out for her. And then last year at some point in the summer, she just decided that I was a safe person and she came to me and let me pet her, and she's been really friendly ever since. But so I got her vaccinated last year when that happened, and then now it was time to get her vaccinated again, and she had these mats all over her in her fur. It was pulling on her skin. It looked really uncomfortable, so I went ahead and had them shave that. Well, everything went fine. I took her in before I went to work on Monday, and they told me that I could pick her up about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and but I didn't get off work till 4. So at 4 o'clock I went to pick her up, and they had her in a little cage, and she looked a lot different, and she was very loopy because they had put her to sleep to shave her. So she because of being on the medication and because of being so loopy, instead of releasing her back outside when I got home, I took her inside the house and put her in a dog cage, in a dog kennel. Tucker's very protective of his food when he's got his food. What did you get, buddy? What would you? I better get out of here. This goat's gonna try to come over, and it's not good for her. It's not good for her to come over here by him. She needs to be eating. But anyway, I took her in and I put her inside one of the dog kennels that I have, and kept her there overnight. And I fed her just a little bit of food and gave her just a little bit of water. And then she slept in there overnight. The next morning I got up and and I get up really early. It's dark. It's like 4:30, sometimes 4:45. Usually I wake up before 5. And so she was still in the little kennel and she was wanting out, and so I let her out. She was walking normal. She was acting fine. She was acting friendly. I opened the door and let her out, and she was gone. She took off into the darkness. And so I went back in and did the things that I normally do to get ready before I come out and feed everybody. And when it was daylight, right before time to go to work, I came outside to feed the animals just like I always do. and she wasn't around, which is extremely unusual. If you guys go back and watch the videos, if I'm outside wandering around, even if I don't put the cat in the video, you'll see her walking behind me. You'll see her walking behind me, or you'll see her like sitting off in the corner as I'm passing by. She's always with me. She always follows me wherever I go out here, and she didn't that morning. But that morning, I didn't think too much of it. I just thought, you know, she's out hunting, she's out eating, she's out doing what she wasn't able to do because she was in the cage the night before. Didn't think anything of it, or not too much of it. It was very odd, but I didn't think too much of it, wasn't concerned about it. When I got home that evening from work and came out to feed the animals, she still wasn't around. And then I got upset, and then I started realizing something could be wrong, because that morning was unusual in itself, but now here it is, the end of the day, and I'm feeding again, and she's nowhere to be found. So that was Tuesday. She got shaved and vaccinated on Monday. Tuesday, I let her out Tuesday morning, and she disappeared. Tuesday evening, I came home. I couldn't find her. She was nowhere to be found. So Wednesday morning, I was definitely looking for her. I was looking at all her normal hiding places. She hangs around here, and when I come out, she comes running or walking to me, but she'll say something to me first. She'll meow, and I'll look over, and so I know kind of where she hangs out while she's waiting on me to come back out. I looked in all those places. She was nowhere around, and I was sad. I knew at that point that something had to have happened. Hadn't completely given up hope, because she is a cat. They tend to wander around, although that is not typical for her. So Wednesday evening, when I got home from work, I looked for her again. You know, I looked in her food bowl. She is not the only one that eats out of that food bowl. I have I have 3 other cats, but I have 2 other outside cats that were not outside this time for other reasons, and I'll get to that later. But there's also a stray tom that comes up occasionally and will eat out of it, and I'm sure possums and things like that get in it. But I couldn't see any signs of anybody eating out of that bowl. And so Wednesday evening, I just thought she was gone. I don't know where she went, but I thought she was gone and possibly dead. I did go down the road each way and look to see if maybe she got hit. Maybe she hadn't completely gotten over the medications and a coyote got a hold of her, or she was so ready to get out of the house, because she didn't stay in the house. She's an outside cat, that she took off and ran into the road. It was early morning. People were going to work, and maybe she got hit. But there wasn't any signs of her anywhere. And so I was pretty upset. I didn't realize that I was attached to her until this took place. I knew I liked her. I knew I liked her a lot. She's a good mouser. She's a sweet cat, but I didn't realize just how much she meant to me, how attached I was to her until this happened. Then Thursday morning came. I'm off work Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. And Thursday morning, I got up and came outside. And there she was. I don't know where she's been. I don't know what happened. I do know she's ready to eat breakfast. But there she is with her shaved self. She's so cute. This cracks me up. I don't know if you got... Oh, wow, kitty's hungry. She's going to feed herself. Yeah, she's going to feed herself. I was waiting to take that to the bowl until I got through talking to you guys. But she's cute. They left the hair on her head, and she appreciates that. But look at this tail. Look what they did with her tail. That is so funny. But I feel she's got to feel better. She was all matted up right here. She seems to be in a really good mood. She seems to be happier than she was. But I am so glad that she is back. I did not realize how attached. I know I said that a while ago, but I just didn't realize that I was attached to her. I don't know how to explain the feeling, and I don't know how to explain how happy I am to see her. But I'm gonna go ahead and put what she didn't spill out there into her bowl and continue feeding the animals, because there's some more news that I gotta show you guys. The goat, the buckling that's in the chicken coop. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Okay, remember I had the buckling in the chicken coop because I couldn't put him with the goats. I tried putting him in with the bucks, Chase and Rocky, and that didn't work out. I'll leave an iCard up here in the corner for you to go watch that video if you want to see that and you hadn't seen that yet. But that didn't work out well for him at all. And so I had him in the chicken coop because I didn't have anywhere to put him. I had gained 2 male goats that I wasn't expecting to get. I have the girls over in one pen, and I have boy goats in another pen, and I didn't have a place for them. And so if you guys remember, some of you may remember that when I got him, for some reason I had, so Pepper, when I got him, he was injured. He still is, but he was injured where I couldn't put him with the other male goats, and so I had to put him in the backyard. Remember him being in the backyard? I don't know if it's in a video, but I do know I did a reel on Instagram where I had that little buckling and Pepper together, and they got along fine. I don't know why I didn't think about that. I don't know how I missed that, that he can be with Pepper. But nobody said anything. I had forgotten. So, yes, that goat does no longer lives in the chicken coop. That little buckling is out here with Pepper now, and I'm about to show you this. Now I hear the goats going on, carrying on. I'm late feeding this morning, but also Rocky is right next to their pen, and he's trying to get to that little buckling. So there's a lot of commotion, but wait till you see this. I'm gonna set their feed down right here real fast because I can't carry both feeds in the camera too. But yeah, he's over here with Pepper, and there's Rocky trying to get to him, but so far he's not been able to do it. They're really hungry. Let me feed the chickens real fast. Here's this duck still there. I'm gonna feed her. Good grief, Rocky. She's still sitting on eggs. I hope she's able, oh, sorry about that. I hope she's able to hatch some. There you go. There's the male duck over there. So what I do, kind of nasty I know, but I put some of this on this mess up here that the cows make so that the birds will eat out of it and clean that up. The ones that are free ranging. Where are the hens anyway? I don't know where they are. It's interesting that I don't see any of his hens. He should have Black Orpington. He should have at least one death layer. I think another one put herself back up in this coop. I see 2 death layers here. And he should have an Orpington and Easter egger mix, which is gray, and I don't see them. I'm going to set that down. I'm going to drop it there because I'm going to come back and I'm going to look in there. Look at what they've got going on in there. Look at what I need to get done in there. Okay, guys, it's time. It's time. I'm trying to eat it before I ever get it in there. Come on, Rocky. Good morning. Good morning, Caleb. Are you being a good boy? Are you being a good boy? You better get your goat in check. He's over there causing problems. You better get him in check. You're a good boy. You're a good boy, except you don't stay out here at night. You need to stay out here at night, buddy. So I have kind of looked around. I don't see the hens. I'm not going to worry too much. Usually they're up here, but they all are going, since Batman died, they are all all over the place. It's really hard to have too much of a normal for them ever since he's gone. But there's a huge spider web there. I don't know if y'all can see that. Probably not. But I threw the food on the ground because that goat tore this up. I can't use this. I'm going to have to buy a whole new setup there for their feeding. Otherwise, I'm going to have to come out and feed them every day like I just did. And I can now take this and clean this out. I need to clean it out, put that back on there. I got eggs out of here yesterday, but they are not laying like they usually do because we don't have as much sun. That Tom sure is pretty. Next year I'm going to hatch out some eggs from the turkeys, or I'm going to try to. Hey buddy, where's your girls? Where's your girls, buddy? He doesn't have a name. I quit naming chickens, guys. Learn my lesson. Learn my lesson with Batman. But there's a little hen that was Batman's hen that I'm kind of fond of. She doesn't have a name. I don't remember if I saw her this morning or not. But she goes to the front yard. She goes over with the little steers. She goes over there with the steers. There's no telling where she is. So the next thing that I need to do, and there's Kitty. Kitty's right with me, like always. And I'm happy about it. The next thing I need to do is get some hay for Pepper and the buck with no name. They don't have any grass. They don't have any weeds. Look who I have. This is Axel. Set him down. Let him go be a cat. He sure is a pretty cat. Let me fix this. So Axel has gotten to where he will wander off, or he may not wander off very far, but I won't see him for a day. Usually it's not more than a day though. And it was time to get his rabies vaccinations, so I had him in the house until I took both him and Shade in to get their vaccinations, and now I'm bringing him back out. But he was out all day yesterday, but he wanted to come in last night, and I couldn't tell him no, so I took him back in. But now I brought him back out this morning, and he's out here with Kitty, and hopefully they'll have a lot of fun. It's not supposed to get really hot today, so I'm going to go over here and check on these steers and look for these hens. When I did go back up there to go get him, I found the hen that I was telling you about that I kind of like. That was Batman's hen. She's up front. So she is well, but I have not seen those other two hens at all. Like I don't know, that's weird. I haven't seen any feathers, but I haven't seen the birds. But there's no telling, because they're roosting all over the place. They're hanging out all over the place. Ever since Batman died, it messed up their world. They don't know how to react, and for some reason they're not able to bond, trust, attach to the rooster that is out there, like they did Batman anyway. All right, both cats, Kitty and Axel, come on. Hey buddy, what are you doing? You stay out of them cows' pens. Axel, kitty. Nope, not doing it. Busy. Hey, where's your brothers? Where are the rest of them? It's not time to eat, buddy, but I can see you've gotten into the hay. Next month is their appointment, and it will be kind of sad. There they are. They're out there eating hay. He's out there, or at least one of them. I see one of them's out there eating hay. I don't know where the other one is. Could be around the corner. I don't know. Maybe I should go check on that, because I don't see him. I see Jake. On the other side of the fence over there. Yeah, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna check and see where he is. It's not time to eat, so it's really not weird that... Stay over there, Axel. He's not going to, of course. Go on. Really? Let's go. Come on, guy. It's since it's not time to eat, it is not unusual that he's not up here, but I don't see him, so I'm gonna go check on him, make sure he didn't get out, make sure he doesn't know of us. Would you guys move? Go on, go on. Come on, let's go. Move. Make sure he didn't come up with an escape route that nobody else knows about, because I really don't see him. I see both cats. And I'm glad they cleared this out. Makes it a lot easier to walk through. I don't see him. Uh-oh. Watch for spot. Oh, there he is. He's over there talking to Jake. No worries. He's just over here talking to Jake. Looks like he's been eating the hay too. Why didn't you tell me he was over there? Huh? Uh-oh. Hey! Hey! Hey, where'd this come? Why's this down? Where did this come from, actually? I mean, I know it's something that we've done, but... hey! Come here! Axel! Yeah, he's not going to come to me with this here, but I got to get this up for the... Hey, cow. Nope. Hey, nope. Nope. Good boy. Y'all are a pain sometimes. Man, there's spider webs everywhere. I don't like spiders. Come on, kitty. You better come on. I didn't know they both followed me over there. Everybody out. Except you. You stay. I also put a collar. It's a breakaway collar. On with bells on Axel and on Shade, and Shade's not back outside yet, but I put the collars on them because I didn't know if, well, it let somebody know that they're not abandoned, that they do have a home. Don't take them in, don't take them away from me. I really like them. Here comes Kitty, see, and here comes Axel. Axel and Kitty both are coming, and that is normal. That's what I'm used to. But Shade, remember, he got sick. And he was under veterinary care, and they got him situated, and I'm just making sure that he is okay. And he seems to be, he's gaining weight back. But the other thing is I don't have his flea and tick on him, his flea and tick topical thing on him, because he had lost so much weight. We didn't know what dose to give him, and I knew that he would be gaining his weight back, so I was waiting for him to gain his weight back and get him his regular dose. And I think he's to that point, but the thing is I have to take him in and get him weighed and buy the stuff and put it on him, and then he's going to come back out here with Axel and Kitty. So that's why he is inside. And I'm going to look one more time for these hens, because I've been over with the steers, I've been up front, and I haven't seen them. Of course, I've already been back here, and I haven't seen them, so not looking good for them. I was out there looking, and I come back up here about to give up, and there is the other death layer hen. There she is. There they are. I don't know where they come from. I must have stirred them up when I went out there and went around this building looking for them. But there they are. Everybody's fine, and that is good. That is really good, because it's been kind of rough around here lately. You gonna let me pet you this morning? You gonna let me pet you? She's going to see if I'm going to give her something first. She's going to see if I'm going to give her something. All right, come here. We're friends. Sort of. Okay. Okay. No, you can't eat my hand. You can't eat my hand. She's not letting me get too close. We're working on that, though. These cows. You better watch out, Axel. you doing, buddy? Hey. Hi, buddy. You're so pretty. I like your fancy collar. You're so pretty. You're pretty and you're a sweet boy. There she is. That's my cat. That's my cat. Why are you so jumpy today? Why are you so mean? We're buddies, I thought. Maybe not. They're so curious about this cat. So for today, everybody's here. Everybody's accounted for and doing so-so. Now, you guys remember Gertie, my dog inside, has an enlarged heart. It's not getting better. And she's on medication. She's on the highest dose that they can give her, and she's still coughing a lot, and some days and some moments are worse than others. But then also Titus has had problems with his foot. He had more problems again this weekend, and actually I took him back to the vet yesterday. He's been to the vet 3, 4, 5, 6 times on this foot. He's been to an orthopedic specialist twice. And so I took him back again yesterday. He had another place swell up in the same foot, in the same spot. It looked horrible. And this time it was a different vet. The vet clinic that I go to has several vets there. And I think I told you this, but they have several vets there, and it was a new vet there today, and they put him on a steroid instead of antibiotics. And before they had put him on antibiotics and like an anti-inflammatory, which I guess might be some sort of steroid, but that was in capsule form. This time he said, since he's been on 3 different kinds of antibiotics or different rounds of antibiotics, he doesn't want to do that. He wants to try this injectable steroid. I don't know what it was called. He said it's kind of long lasting, and see if we can't clear that up. If that does not work, I will have to take him back to the orthopedic specialist, and then we're probably looking at some exploratory surgery. Dandy has a place on her leg that we have been dealing with for months. She has gone to the vet 3 or 4 times on it. It's a place, they have a name for it, but I don't remember what it is. But she won't leave the place on her leg alone. She licks it and licks it until it gets raw, and then there's a sore. They do things to heal that up, and then, you know, it's not a week or 2 later she's licking it again and causing it to get infected again. So this guy gave her an injection of a very expensive injection of something that something for allergies, and it's supposed to last a month, maybe 2, and maybe if it's allergies, it's causing her to have a problem with the legs, because she looks like she has symptoms of allergy. She has red eyes, and her underneath gets red sometimes, and she licks at her feet. So maybe that'll work. The thing is, if that is what it is, we don't know if it's seasonal allergies or if it's something that she's going to be on long term, and we just have to try this out and see how that goes. That's where we are on those dogs. That is all that I have for this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you're as happy as I am that the cat is back and that everyone is doing relatively okay. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to leave a comment below, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a thing, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified each time I go live or upload a new video. Thank you guys. Bye.